Well, hello there, friends. Here, Lori wasn't here to remind me today to get my act together. Here we go. Here we go. We're gonna try it. All right. Hello. Welcome to Live at the Loom. Just in case we haven't met yet, my name is Chris Acton with Acting Creative, and we have this fun little party every Thursday. Pretty close to every Thursday. So, friends, we have to at least kind of behave. There's no Lori to keep us in line today. She, sweet girl, had other plans, which is okay. She's allowed a day off on occasion. Just occasionally. Let's not make that a habit, Lori. We need her around. But it's just me flying solo, so no one do anything crazy, would you please? Because let me just say, you know that I'm not a great multitasker. Entertain or manage. That's why Lori comes in. For me to do both, this could be quite the trick. We'll see. But I'm so happy to see all your bright shining faces. And yeah. Carol says we have a party. Yep. Could be. All right, friends. Let me say some hellos. Jennifer Fowler was in bright and early. I love that. Hello, Anne. Hello, Gemma. I'm glad you brought this up. So that the weekend will be the time change. Finally, it's been a lot of weeks in between when we change in the States and when Europe changes. I haven't enjoyed that. No. So I'm glad we'll finally be back in sync, in simpatico. Well, it's about time, right? Hello, Kim. Kim James in the house. Brittany is here. Connie was here for a moment. I love that Connie popped in to say, hi, I'm here, but I have to go. It's like roll call. It's like, please let it be noted that I was here for a moment. Connie, she was demonstrating at a farmer's market. Good luck with that, my friend. Tamison is here. Woohoo! Deb Ropel is on. Carol is on. Ooh, we're going to talk about Carol. Isn't she a rock star? Let's see. Sherry is here. Ellen is here. Christy is here. I love this. Anna Alexander. Hello, Anna. Carrie's on. Hello, Priscilla. Ooh, Priscilla, are you watching us in class? Is it? Are you at school, or is this like spring break for you? And Ernie's here. Ernie, where the heck are you, my friend? Give us all the details. Who else? I know some other people snuck in here. Oh, hello, Mrs. Yolika. Love from the Netherlands. How fun. That's awesome. Welcome, my friend. Oh, Ruth is here. Woo! Ruth says, I made it for roll call. Love that. That is awesome. That is fabulous. Sue Ann Sullivan is on this morning. Hello. Look at all you pretty people. Today was definitely an ice water day, not a hot tea day. You know. Tell me how you are. What is happening in your corner of the world? What's happening with you? Today, friends, is today's the last day to sign up for Dress Your Loom. So it's been like promotion central over here. But I love running the Dress Your Loom course. I just think it is so much fun, and I get such a kick out of working with the students. It is really a treat. So if anyone is in the market for a different method for dressing your loom, or if you're just starting and you're like, I need some way, it's all too confusing, I got you, friends. I've got you. So yes, I wanted to mention that. Oh, Priscilla says, nope, I'm at school checking in and reselling books while I listen. That seems very, I like that. Seems very kind of spyware of you. Is this just like a little earbud in and you're like, I can do two things at once. See, that's, that's amazing. By the way, let me just mention that of all the part-time jobs I've had, and I have had a lot, my favorite, hands down, was being a page at the library. There's something so satisfying about just shelving books. Anybody else has anyone else done this? Has anyone else been a page or been in a position where you had to put away books in a library like Priscilla is? I would just be like, okay, give me the cart with the books. I will put it in the right place in the shelves. It's the left brain. I was just like so satisfying. Yes, it goes right here. That's, I don't know, simple but true. If I could make a living just shelving books, I probably would have. That's probably, yeah. Oh, Ernie's in Flagstaff. Oh, excellent. So I almost missed today because I had it in my head that it wasn't happening this week. Oh, okay. All right. Well, sometimes, yeah. Yes, that is true. Kim knows this. You get to pick my brain. Yeah, that is very true. I like to consider myself your own personal weaving genie. If you have questions, I am there for you. It's very true. Oh, Carol, I should have known that Carol would have done it too. She said it made my OCD, ADD self so happy. Right? There's something about it. It's this simple motion of taking the cart of books and then you just have to find where it goes. Oh, or if they can't find a book, then you have to go on this like little scavenger hunt. Where else could it be? Did they put it in the young adult section when it should be in the adult section or vice versa? Oh, yeah. Then you get to play sleuth in the library. Come on. Friends, it doesn't take much. Let me just say, simple girl, simple pleasures. That's for sure. Ooh, there we go. I like this, Ruth. I worked in a flower shop for a few years and got to play with pretty spring colors all day long. Fantastic. Okay, so friends, tell me, what was your job? What was that job that made you immensely happy, but it wasn't something you were necessarily going to keep on doing? But did you have something? Yeah. Carrie asked if there's no because of Easter, no light at the loom. No, I'll be here. You know what's so funny is that the other day my sister called. She's like, "What are you doing for Easter?" I'm like, "Oh wait, when's Easter?" I had no idea. I just get you get in the zone. What day is it? It's a good thing that I have a lot of things in my calendar that pop up and remind me where to be. Yeah. Yeah. See, Carol? First you organize the cart, then you do the shelves, and then the hunts. Yeah. Yeah, all the things. What? Carol, you are not a roller coaster test rider. That sounds terrifying. Hello, Donna Cunningham. She's here. Woohoo. Priscilla, y'all make my job sound very glamorous. Yes, you're a glamour girl. We know this, Priscilla. I love it. By the way, Donna Cunningham, you're not late. You were right on time. We were just doing a couple laps till you got here. That was the whole thing. Yes. Oh, Gemma says she did a couple years of ice cream scooping. Okay, I would be 4 times the size I am now if I was around ice cream all the time. Let's see. Priscilla says I sharpened chainsaw chains at a farm store. I loved it. I'm in a room by myself with power tools. Priscilla, you're just a very cool chick. You're just, that's amazing. Jamison said that I work in a museum. I tell people I have 2 jobs. One pays the mortgage, and the other feeds my soul. Yes, ma'am. I love that. That's amazing. Carol, she really was a roller coaster tester. At Cedar Point, 1988 and 89, rode each one 10 times before the park opened every morning. Wow. Carol. Okay, speaking of Carol, friends, if you have not yet seen our episode for this week, you must. I mean, don't leave right now to go watch it. However, the second Live at the Loom is over, you must cue it up. It's fabulous. So here's how it goes. So, you know, Carol, she's immensely entertaining and knowledgeable. And so when she did the tartan was that in the fall sometime in there, and did all the things, was so cool. But I gotta admit, I knew like zero about tartan. So we had her on Live at the Loom, and I had pieced out a couple of shorts and we had done something like that. But I thought, this really deserves an entire episode so that we have it like in one spot. People can access it forever. And so I give Carol a jingle. Hey, Carol, I want to do an episode all about tartans versus plaids. Are you game? Of course she is, because she's the coolest. So I get on there with Carol. Friends, the recording's like over half an hour and it went by like this. I didn't even know it was that long because, I typically try to keep the episodes, a little bit shorter, but we had the best time. It was so fun. And Carol is a fabulous storyteller. You know this, but it is, I would say, what do you say? It's 50-50 entertainment and education. It is a Mac Daddy awesome episode. It really is. So if you get a chance, drop what you're doing and go do it. I mean, not now, but the second we're done, go watch the episode. We had a great time. Let's see. Okay. Ruth says I had to quit my popsicle shop job in college because I gained far too much. I was about to get married. See, Ruth, that would be me if I worked near sweets, baked goods. Oh, come on. Yeah. Or ice cream, any of those. Ooh, Deb said she used to work in commercial lending. I love typing legal documents and crunching numbers. Wow. Deb Ropel. That is my darling. I am so glad there are people like you in the world. Because that typing legal documents, wow. I'm glad you enjoyed that, darling. That sounds Ooh, Jennifer Fowler worked in a fabric store. Talk about never having money to come home with. Wow. Jim said she used to work at a vet specialized for cats. Oh, sweet. Hello, Liz Seeloff. Hello. How can you be late when you were literally sitting at the table with the computer? Oh, wait. I know the answer to that one. Ooh, call on me. I know the answer. How you can be late when you're literally sitting at the table with the computer. I know this one, Liz. Oh. Ellen says, my second job was working weekends at a local quilting and needlework shop. Ooh, yes. Yeah. Yeah. I love that. Kim, what a great idea. We should have story time with Carol. We should just do it. We should just, I know she's busy. Maybe we'll make it like monthly. Maybe it'll be like a monthly story time with Carol. Maybe that'll work. We'll work on it. She's got a million stories. She could probably populate multiple years of stories for us. Okay. So Carol, you have to tell us about the outfit. So Carol sits down for the interview and she's wearing this kind of like a looks like a hand-sewn blouse kind of, very historic, very whatever. And she was like, I was running late, so I didn't have time to change. So this is what I'm wearing. But it's very cool. It seemed very appropriate somehow. See, I'm pushing too many buttons here. Sue Ann says, coolest job as a teenager, worked in a store with a Ticketron machine. So I'd pull the first concert tickets in my city. Wow. I bet people wanted to know you. I bet. Sue Ann, that's way cool. Hello, Sam. Sam's on. Okay, Liz says, I did payroll for years. Maybe that's why I love the planning math for weaving. See, that makes sense. Yep. Okay. So, friends, tell me what's on your loom. What are you working on? Give me all of the of your brilliant creative minds. Just lay it on me. What are you doing? I still am working on Lisa's grandma's project, which is very sweet. But I'm already starting to think. I still have inches to go, but I'm already starting to think about what happens when I can just play with these colors. So we'll talk about that in just un momento, por favor. No, okay. I need to learn how to say it in Italian. That's what I'm trying to learn. What is I know it's per favore is please in Italian. How do you say one moment? Is it una? Is it just un momento? Is it still the same? Someone who knows Italian, tell me what that is. Trying to learn Italian. Yeah. Oh, Gemma says best job ever was to go to Africa. Wow. Teaching basic computer skills for 4 months. Wow, Gemma. That's amazing. Very, very cool. Okay, so you know what I wanted to mention, friends? By the way, put in the comments what you're working on so we can all ooh and ah over all your cool projects. I am going to host a meetup here in Chesterton, in little Cheesetown, Indiana. I'm going to host a meetup on Saturday, May 2nd. Now, it is it's going to be dinner. We're going to do it at a local pizzeria. It's my favorite pizza in the area. I've reserved a back room. There's going to be pizza and salad, and I'm sure I'll bring desserts. I'm sure there'll be desserts. But the reason that day is significant is that on May 2nd, it is the first day of our local European market, which is fabulous. Our market is outstanding. They'll have 100 vendors there. I mean, it is crazy. It is much more than flowers and fruit. It'll be packed. But it's also then we're having the very first ever Duneland Fiber Festival is happening on that day. So I figured this is perfect. Plus 3 Moons Fiberworks, the store will be open. It's all good things. So keep an eye out. I'm going to be promoting the meetup. If you want to attend, we would love you to attend. But there's a reservation fee just to make sure that we can save your seat and we are estimating the right amount of food. So watch for that, friends. I think, did I do a little banner? See how long my memory is. It's like 30 seconds long. There we go. I did a banner right there. Yes. Meetup Saturday, May 2nd. So come meet some of your online friends and we'll all hang out. It's going to be a blast. It's going to be just a lovely, lovely time. So keep an eye out. I'll be sprinkling that link everywhere so you can come join us. Mm-hmm. Yes. Is it un momento? Is that what it is for Italian too? Carol, is that right? Okay. Per favore. When I was there, okay, so friends, my nephew is going to school in Italy. That's part of the interest. And my one request is that I wanted to take a pasta making class in Italy. So we did. We signed up for this, one of those like cultural whatever. And we were going to learn how to make pasta and tiramisu. And our teacher, he was the stereotype. He had long curly hair that he had in the man bun and was over the top and flirted with everybody. He was fabulous. But he started out the very first thing that he said. He's like, friends, it's not grazie, it's grazie. He was like, say it with me. We pronounce every single letter. So clearly that was a sticking point for him. Grazie. That was, we learned how to make ravioli and fettuccine and all the things anyways, but that was the big takeaway. Grazie. You have to pronounce the end. Yeah. Deb Ropel says, I'm threading heddles on black and white cat towels. Cute. Okay, Deb, is this on a 4 shaft or 8 shaft? Liz says, doing custom items for a friend who wants to give them his wedding gifts. Oh, I'm not cut out for custom work. This will be the first and last. You know what? That's a good thing to learn about yourself. Custom work. It's a very different beast than just making decisions for yourself. That's for sure. I think everyone should probably do it once. I think that's a good thing, but you don't have to do it again. You have full permission, Liz, never to do this again. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Carol says, sisters washcloths on Baby Wolf and then doing the sectional video is the plan. And then the next tartan. By the way, Carol just wrapped up a tartan. It's the one that she referred to in the video. It is gorgeous. It is really, really beautiful. Ooh, Ellen's doing plaited twill scarf in bamboo and silk. Ellen, how are you liking it? I'm very curious about the plaited, is it plaited? Plaited twill. Mm-hmm. Hello, Maureen. I'm making the cotton candy towels from Weaving Hand Towels simply in navy and periwinkle. Ooh, that's a pretty combo. Navy and periwinkle. I like it. Jennifer says, I sat the towel. Okay. I sat at the loom and worked on the towels. Woohoo! I have been sewing some cloths, gardening, and doing spring cleaning. Things are hopping at Jennifer Fowler's house. I like it. Ooh, Sue Ann says, as we speak, I'm weaving rainbow towels in Huck. You gotta love some rainbow towels. I mean, that just hardly anything makes you happier. All those colors? Yes, please. All those organized colors. Clearly, the whole left brain theme for me is coming right back. Yeah. Kim says, still slaying the reed for trying houndstooth on the floor loom. Ooh, houndstooth is fun. Had to rewarp the ridge huddle with the striped pattern. Got it. Bruce says, I'm prepping the next 3 warps, measuring and dyeing instead of weaving because I am 36 weeks preggers. My hip said no more treadles. Okay, that's a good. Please listen to your body. That is, and we're very excited. We're very excited, Ruth. We can't wait to meet the newest edition. Gemma said, May is our big market day. And let's see. The first of May is a big market day. And third, May is confirmation day for my son. Wow, that is a big time for you. Absolutely. Okay. Deb's doing the cats on an 8 shaft. I think that's smart. Both of my looms are 4 shaft looms. And I got to be honest, I've never really felt like I had to have an 8 shaft. But some of those patterns that have animals or little shapes or something, you can really do them so much better when you have an 8 shaft loom. You just have more options, which helps. The other one too that I think is just cooler on an 8 shaft is the pinwheels. Pinwheels are just cooler on an 8 shaft. You could do them on a 4 and they are stinking cute. They're adorable, but you can get just more detail. That little kind of curl at the end of the pinwheel. Oof, it's so good. So I think that's a good call. Priscilla says, I'm setting up to dye my next custom baby wrap warp. You're trying to trip me up, aren't you? The mother-in-law shawl is close to halfway done. Ooh, you're making good progress there. Very nice. Very nice. Anne says another scarf for Christmas in clasped weft using the most horrible color combination. Imagine spring colors that have then been attacked with highlighter pens. And this is the one that you showed us at the Weavers Guild meeting, right? That's a perfect description, though. Spring colors that have been attacked with highlighter pens. Okay, let me give you context, friends. So we had our online Weavers Guild meeting last Thursday. It's always on the 3rd Thursday of the month. And the topic last Thursday was the ugliest color in the world. That was the topic. And people were asked to bring what they consider the ugliest color in the world. And in a lot of cases, it was a solid color, but in some cases, it was like the ugliest, like ball of yarn kind of thing. And Anne shared this with us, and it's a challenge, Anne. That is a challenge. Thankfully, you only have the one, and then you'll be done with it. That's yeah. Okay, Ellen's doing the plated twill. She says she's not using the best colors, and with a skeleton tie-up, using both feet makes it slower. That is tough, isn't it? I think that when you have to do a pattern with using both feet, like physically, you can't brace yourself. Do you agree? I always find that if I have to move both feet, it's more like you have to, I don't know, you can't anchor it. You have to use your core and your back muscles, and it's a different feeling. That's for sure. Anyone else had that experience? Kim says, I wish I knew what some of the words for what's on the loom mean, like huck. Oh, see, Kim, you know what I love about you, Kim, is that you will ask, is that you won't just be like, I don't know what that is. No, she'll be like, what the heck is that? Huck is a kind of lace, which is very fun. Yes. You just toss it out there, Kim. This is great for us. It's great for all of us. If there's words that come up, darling, you just ask, because it's a safe space. There's no dumb questions here. Carrie says, I'm just about to start putting my house back together. Unfortunately, the looms will be the last things to be dragged out of storage. Oh, sad. Sad, Carrie, but you're making progress. We're very happy about that. Ooh, yeah, see? We're making connections here. Ruth and Priscilla. Do you know what? I could probably, Ruth, if you want to send me your email, send it to chris@actingcreative.net. I'll connect you guys. I could see you two would be two peas in a pod. You would be, yeah. That seems like a logical choice. Sam is threading heddles for the Warped Weavers tartan. Yay! Woohoo! Carol said her own hips popped in and out in sympathy when you said that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Ooh, Tamison finished the Rambler Rose and is warping some lace towels for my mom. Sweet. Mom deserves lace towels. I like that. I like that. Okay. Hello, darling. Alex Madison. You can just watch me gesturing everywhere. Whatever. Yep. Kim says, I'm sure the words will come eventually for all the pattern folks or patterns that folks are doing. Be nice to mentally picture what we're talking about. You know what? Here's what's interesting about weaving is that it is a big library. It's a big library. And there's no easy way to absorb it all in one fell swoop. You just got to do it in bits and pieces. And this is the best way to do it. You, Kim James, have learned so much since early January, honestly, like light years. You've see, now I'm very conscious of how my hands are moving. Alex Madison is worth it. We'll entertain her. Yeah, see, Tamison agrees with the both feet. It's hard. It is hard with the both feet. Mm-hmm. Yes, I agree, Gemma. We still haven't figured out the whole closed caption. I think it has to be on your side, at least for now, which is not. I don't love that, and I apologize, but. Mm-hmm. Ooh, Jennifer says I realized the overshot project has been on the foreshaft since I started in August. It's time to get things done and plan new weaving projects. It sounds like such a spring attitude, Jennifer Fowler, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, see, Cindy was all about it. Hello, Cindy. She's like, Anne's yarn was awesome. Yeah, Ellen confirmed. Both feet are a workout. Good thing weaving time is allowed on my cardio timesheet. Hey, we'll take it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What do you think? Yeah, maybe a little. Get the head motions. That's such an 80s thing, isn't it? Ruth, you are way too young to be able to refer walk like an Egyptian. Uh-huh. Okay. Let's see. Where are we? See, where's Lori? We miss her. I mentioned the whole what was it? Sounds like 3 syllables. Online Weavers Guild. That's what I mentioned. Friends, if you aren't yet part of the membership, you are invited. Come on over and join us. Our topic for April is going to be what to do with all those thrums, what to do with all the leftover bits, in honor of kind of spring cleaning, like that kind of idea. I like that we talked about spring cleaning last time, about what if you're considering it for your weaving stuff, and if so, what's your approach? I like that. That was a good topic. It was a good topic for us, don't you think? Oh, that makes sense then. Ruth, my dad's a musician, had the best burned CDs. Yeah, there we go. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. What else do I want to mention here? Where's my list? You know what? The other thing that I'll mention, just in case, everyone. So cute. Yes. Mwah. We love you too. The other thing I'll mention is that if you feel like coming to Cheston before May 2nd, I am hosting a 3-day in-person class. It's the, I didn't write it down. It's April 13th, 14th, 15th, whatever that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is. 3-day class. Here it is, a Weaving with Color round robin class. And this is in response. I had an in-person class about a year ago, and I had 3 students who were fabulous. And they were like, this is so much fun. What are we doing next? Like, it was like they wanted to follow up to it. And it took me a minute to get that organized. But the idea is the class is meant for everyone's going to start by dressing a loom. So you can go through the process again, because some of these people took the class a year ago and haven't done it since. So everyone will dress a loom. I will assign colors. Be brave. I will assign colors. And then we're going to do kind of a round robin, like you get to weave with these colors on this loom, and then you get to shift. So it's going to be this fun kind of, I love playing with color. We're just going to have the best time. So that is coming up. That middle week in April. Did I say August before? April 13th, 14th, 15th, whatever those dates are. So if you want to come to Cheshire before May 2nd, you can come to Cheshire anytime. Let me be clear. Come whenever, friends. But I have 2 very good excuses for you to come see me. Yes. Oh, yeah. I think that someone recommended the Hand Weavers Pattern Directory. Yes. Thank you. And Dixon. Yes. Okay, friends. I think let's talk about this project, huh? I feel like I've done it for multiple weeks, though. So you can tell me if this is really boring and you're going to go, make more hot tea. You can do that too. That's okay. That's allowed. That's all right. That's all right. Okay. So I am still working on Lisa's grandma's project, and I'm making some progress. I have this much more. I have this much more that I have to weave. So I got another, it's more than a foot. I've got, 15 inches or so that I still have to weave. And that is because I am going to be making a set of wallets for Lisa's grandma. Lisa's grandma passed away. I think it's almost 2 years ago now. I could be wrong, but it's been a minute. So she gave me grandma's blouses to then convert into fabric that then we will cut up into rectangles and sew into wallets. And when I say we, it's never me, because this girl, not sewing hand woven. No thanks. I will hand it over to the lovely Dinah, and Dinah will sew up some beautiful wallets for me. What's interesting is that I was thinking originally that I might try to keep enough of the fabric from the blouses to do the linings. Here, like this one's a good one. It's kind of a teal kind of blue with a subtle kind of white stripe in it. I thought that'd be really cute as a lining. I don't know that I'm gonna have enough left, which is okay. That's not the end of the world, because that was not part of the original brief when we talked about the project. Basically, Lisa's known me forever. So Lisa handed over 4 blouses, like, here, go do things. Basically, I would like this many wallets. Oh, okay, great. Okay, awesome. So there was no real specifics. So it's not like I'm, going to whiff on part of the assignment. Speaking of custom, for Liz, who mentioned doing custom before, but I will find something really pretty to go with the fabric, so that we can use that in the lining. I don't. I do have a wallet here still. This is what the wallets look like. It's kind of this shape, this size. Ooh, that's a funky little interior, isn't it? So they're all going to be about the size. I think she needed 10. I have to confirm that. I have enough on here for 12, so I think we're in good shape. Yeah, hopefully we're in good shape. So that is the assignment du jour. Oh, sweet Ruth, so I'll never get tired of seeing your beautiful weaving. Sweet. Okay, so let me bring you in close so you can see kind of how it's all going. So this is how it's shaping up. It's shaping up pretty well, I have to say. It is. Here's what's interesting is that one of the blouses, this kind of guy right here, I'll show you a strip of it in a second. I thought this would be a little more prominent in the fabric, which is interesting. And it doesn't really, the colors that are in there are just too subtle to really pop, because I took a lot of my inspiration for the warp colors by using this one blouse. And it's real subtle. So and that's not the end of the world. It's not bad. I mean, the point is to have something that incorporated grandma's blouses. And so that is, that's always the point that you come back to. But from a color perspective, I feel like it's first of all, it's a little more kind of stripedy than I was anticipating, which isn't bad. It's just different. But it also this one with all the kind of spring colors just isn't as prominent as I was thinking. But like I said, they're going to do the trick. They're beautiful. I mean, it's still going to be great. And isn't that the challenge? I think that sometimes when you look at something and you're trying to kind of envision it in your head, what you see in your like what you're imagining, it just is going to be different. That is the thing about weaving, I have to say, because I've dabbled in some other crafts over the years, and you can get pretty close with a lot of other crafts. For what's in your head, you can translate onto whatever the format is. Weaving, you just never quite know. And it's just, I like that. I like the kind of, do it anyways, be brave, adjust on the fly, do whatever you need to, and go from there. So here's what I thought I would mention today. Ooh, Sky popped in. Hi, Sky. Okay, so here's what I thought I would mention is that after I do the next 15 inches or so, I am going to have some extra play with. So my gut reaction when I look at the way it currently is now, it's too light for me. Now, as I said, the marching orders were to use grandma's 4 blouses incorporated into the fabric, and we were doing that, and it is fabulous. However, when I get to play after this, I think what I want to do is lean into the greens and the blues. You know what I mean? So, see, this is the blouse. I don't know if you can see. This is the one that I took a lot of the color inspiration from. Can you see all those pretty? There's like a light purple in there. There's the pale green, kind of a darker blue. And the blouse is all like it's beautiful, but it is so fine. So that's kind of where the discrepancy came, where this doesn't show up as prominently. Again, none of it in a bad way, just in a surprising way, in an unexpected manner. So I think here, let me show you what I'll come up with. I'll show you what I'm thinking, and then you'll get to see it. You'll get to see it because it's gonna take me a minute. All right. So first of all, the blue that I've got in here, even though you know how this goes with color, even though this is kind of a tealish color, the actual yarn that I chose is a little more not as tealish. You see, like the actual color that's in there. So I like something in this vein. I like those kind of color combinations, but I also love something a little bit darker just to put in a little, this one maybe a little too kind of grayish, but have some play with some blues. I like some blue options here for when I get to play with it. And then, I love me some green. So I found, look at that, dude. Isn't that pretty? With like a darker green. So I think what I'm going to do is go into my stash. I probably have, I don't know, 1,000 neckties. They're already broken up. They're ready to go. So I think I'm going to pick some kind of fun neckties and work with this kind of color combination, the blues and the greens, and weave away. Won't that be fun? I think that will just be a frolicking, that's the word, frolicking good time. That's going to be it. So anyways, so things are trucking along here. I know someone mentioned up above, they asked about how do I make the strips. Oh, Jennifer Fowler did. Yes, yeah. Jennifer Fowler, it all depends on the context. I like this question though. So here's, as a matter of fact, as she searches for stuff. Where's stuff? Here we go. Yeah, these are just little swatches. But what I'll do is these are the pockets, I think. Here's the pockets. So what I'll do is if it's an item that is special, unique, there's limited resources, I will just take some scissors and I will manually cut them. However, if it is something that I am just doing for me, I do a little cut it like fettuccine. So do a little fold and fold, fold and fold, and then cut it like this, and then you get the strips. I know my quilter friends are always like, why don't you use a rotary cutter? I don't know. I've never gotten into the whole rotary cutting. I know that's probably easier, and it probably is a better way to go. And one day, of course, I will try it. But for now, that is how I break it down, especially when I'm looking at how much of the blouses I have left. I really want to be careful and thoughtful about how I'm breaking up the materials. So yes, that's a good, yeah. Ruth said, I need 2 days of mental restart after getting something on the loom because it's usually not how I envisioned. I usually accept it, love it, and move on. Yeah, well, don't have a lot of other options, right? Well, I mean, you can adjust things, but still. Priscilla said, I am so scared to dive this work because I have the idea in my head and I've tailored endlessly with my customer to know our goals. We never know until it's dry what we'll end up with. Yeah. Yes, I understand that. Yeah, for sure. So, one of the things that I'll mention too is that in April on Earth Day, I'm going to host a repurposing and weaving class. We're going to do a whole class, friends. So if you're intrigued by this kind of idea of using other items, other clothing, other whatever in your fabric, and how do you use up some of the stuff that we just have around, stay tuned. There will be all kinds of fun things about that coming up. There'll be more on the horizon. Anyways, so this is where we are. I got 15 inches left of the project, and then I get let loose, and then I'm just gonna go. That's the plan. Jennifer Fowler says, I have tons of fabric from sewing. It'd be great use to make bags and wallets. Heck yes. Ooh, you could make some really cool things there. That's for sure. On the rotary cutter note, yes, not everything has to always be the most efficient. That's true. Sometimes it could just be enjoyable, and the repetitive sounds of slicing scissors is so pleasant. You are just speaking the truth there, Ruth. By the way, tell me this. Speaking of scissors, I like to just sit in front of the TV and cut things when I'm watching stuff, whatever. Do you have favorite scissors? And tell me about, scissors are such a personal thing, aren't they? A million years ago, you're gonna love the story. A million years ago, when I was in college, I sold Cutco knives. Anyone know Cutco knives? Imagine like Mary Kay, but for knives. You do a little home party, and Cutco knives. And their big thing was that they had scissors that would cut through pennies, but it also breaks apart just like this so that you can wash them and store them or whatever. So I ended up with multiple pairs of Cutco scissors. And let me tell you, these suckers are awesome. So my Cutco scissors are the ones that I use typically for anything because they will handle delicate things and hard things. So, yeah. Oh, Maureen knows about Cutco knives. So is Priscilla. Yeah. Exactly. Yes. Oh, Chris is here. Chris said, just dropping in. Finished dressing the loom and cut a couple towels off my first big 8-2 warp this week. Fantastic. It is Chris, right? Congratulations. That is fantastic. I love that. Sam says the Acting Creative Community Group, Facebook group, is up to 668. Woohoo! Very nice. Let me put this right here for anyone who wants to check it out. You can just go to Facebook under groups and look up Acting Creative Community. That is the whole thing. Okay, friends, we should finish strong, shouldn't we? Where's my list? See, Lori, we miss Lori. If you have not yet signed up for the Acting Creative Insiders, you are invited. April's going to be a good month, so come on over and check us out. Also, I just put up the Facebook link for anyone who does Facebook and wants to be part of the group there. We love that. If you aren't already part of the getting the love notes that come out on Wednesdays, you are welcome to sign up. Uh-huh. And last but not least, let me make sure that I put this up there because today's the last day. Today's the last day. If you would like to be part of the very special spring session of the Dress Your Loom course, friends, today before 4 o'clock, go ahead and sign up. Ooh, did I do the things? Okay, I know Gemma mentioned earlier at the top of the hour that we're finally going to be back on the same time. I love that. We mentioned scissors. Sam says, I have S-shaped scissors that are great for close clipping. Priscilla, though, says they're hard. Take any suggestions for good lefty scissors. Yeah, that's tricky, isn't it? Lefty scissors. If you guys have thoughts, type it in for Priscilla. All right, friends, this has been fun. We managed. We limped along without Lori. We did okay. It's a good thing you guys are fun, forgiving group. That's what I have to say about that. All right. Yes. Thank you, Carrie. See, we have to make sure that our European friends have the information they need. Thank you. Yes, I'll be right back here next week. Yeah. Are we doing something fun next week? I don't know. Friends, you may have to stay tuned. By the way, we haven't had a guest in a while. If anyone would like to come and chat with me on Live at the Loom, just to drop me a line. We would love that. That would be just very, very fun. Okay, you know what your homework is this week, friends. Do something creative just for you. Find something that makes your soul sing. Pet some yarn, throw a shuttle, plan something, do something creative just for you. It's good for you. And I will be right back here next Thursday for more Live at the Loom. Is that true? Yeah, next Thursday. Right back here. All right, friends, have a wonderful week. And of course, happy weaving.